What's going on? What is going on? It is your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I would like to welcome you back to the Blueprint, Aligning the Spirit to Conquer the Natural, Session 3, Part 5. Now, before we get into all the major highlights for this week, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell and select all so you will not miss one video. Now, on last week, the question or the topic that we discussed was how or what happens when you do not use your spiritual gifts, meaning that they can possibly be taken away or transferred to someone else. Now, for this week, the question that we will be discussing will be how to use your spiritual gifts to bring forth financial prosperity. Here are some examples of how you know that your gifts are bringing financial prosperity. Number one, getting drafted to the NBA or the NFL, meaning the work you had in high school and college is finally paying off, which allows you to make money on the thing that you love. Number two, getting signed to become a recording artist for a major label, meaning those mixtape, those tracks, those productions that you put together have finally made it or got to the point where you're mainstream, where you can actually make and market in that area. Number three, landing a management or supervisor job at Amazon soon as you get out of college, meaning those hours, those days, those years have finally put in their benefits of the financial side of it. And not only that, Amazon is one of the biggest companies, which will allow you to pull out all your expertise and your skills and your gifts that you have. So, after reviewing all three of these examples, the word that comes to mind that speaks to this situation deals with flourishing. And what this means is to be at the peak of development, activity, influence, production, meaning that you are currently in your prime. When you're using your spiritual gifts to the point where you're starting to get financial prosperity, financial benefit from it, that means you are in the prime or in the best times of your life where your spiritual gifts will pay off for you in the long run. Now, understanding what flourishing means, understanding these examples, it's time for us to really sit back and think, how can we determine whether or not our spiritual gifts are benefiting us? Here are some ways that I figured out for myself. Number one, God will allow others to speak your praises, meaning that your works or your gifts will speak for you, and people will identify how great you are due to your gifts and what you've been blessing the world with. Number two, the impact you make by entering a room, meaning when you enter a room, there's a certain type of aura that comes with that. People know that you come meaning business and you come with a purpose. So that always means 10 times more. Number three, your ability to use your influence and power in a positive light, meaning that you know how your influence and power affects people around you, but you make the decision to decide to make sure it's in a positive light. Number four, you become more confident and bold in your walk, meaning after you've used your gifts, reap the benefits of them from a financial perspective, emotional and spiritual, now you have enough confidence and conviction to continue to keep this movement going. Number five, God will increase not only your family, not only your territory, but your resources. Meaning that as your gifts continue to blossom and grow, your family will start to reap the benefit. The area and place that you live will start to grow and develop into something beautiful. And the amount of resources that you have on hand will drastically develop and grow out of the blue. That's how you know God is working. But last, but certainly not least, number 6, God will continue to connect you with like-minded persons, meaning that in your walk or in within your journey of understanding and using your spiritual gifts to the best of your abilities, and you start to reap the benefits of it, it will draw people of like-mindedness to you, where y'all all work as a unit, pushing out y'all spiritual gifts so that the world can see these great things. Now, as we reflect over how to identify or how to know when we are benefiting from these spiritual gifts, we just have to figure out how to ensure that this momentum continues to go so it never dies. We always want to give God his praise. However, just remember this: our spiritual gifts have been given to us for a reason. So we have to make sure that we do these things accordingly. So as we close, I would like to thank you guys for taking the time out to view my video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell and select all so you will not miss one video. It is your boy Smooth Blaze, and I am signing out. Peace and love. Now, before we go, remember this phrase: we cannot control the hand that was dealt for us, but we can move with a purpose. Just always remember that. Peace.